Hello, everyone. I hope you're ready to learn something new and see something quite shocking, to say the least. And it took place way back in 2013. We have some really cool footage here. We're about to show you of the crew on the ISS who was supposedly surprised by entertainer Peter Gabriel. And he wows the space station crew, this video says. But that's not really what this video is about. When you look at it much closer, you see a different story. And this story will answer the question of, do astronauts bleed in space, and what does it look like when they're if they are to somehow have an accident? Because you see them doing all sorts of weird somersaults and flipping, and you always thought, what if they smacked their head on something? What would happen? Would that blood not just go everywhere? And would they stop bleeding normally? These are questions I used to have. We now have an answer to this question, because here's Peter Gabriel, I believe is his name, on the phone and surprising these astronauts. He was visiting the Space Center here, and Hadfield got his guitar. These guys are all here. Nothing fake going on. They're all here. No one's in front of a green screen. And he's holding up the microphone. This young man over here with the microphone is holding it up for Hadfield. And we'll watch, see what it looks like at first glance. Looks pretty real. Looks pretty good. However, when you zoom in, like I'm starting to do, and slow it down just a little bit, here's the same scene. I'm going to slow it down so you can see. Microphone, just so you can see the tip of the microphone. There it is. You see it? Tip of the microphone. Right here. That's what it looks like. About the size of a toothbrush, one of those electric toothbrushes. And he's going to hold it up and be a kind young friend, or be a gentleman, and hold the microphone in front of his mouth so that he can play the guitar while hanging upside down. Quite impressive. But just watch what happens here. He does it. Looks normal. Look again. Let's zoom in. Watch this in super slow motion. There's the microphone. He was about to stab him in the head. First he stabs him in the head. It gets pretty brutal. I'm very sorry if you get nauseous pretty easy. Right into the ear. It's going to come out the back side of his ear. Pretty much severs his ear. Hadfield looks like he's in pain. I mean, he always kind of looks like he's hanging upside down or constipated. But now he is shoving it into his neck. He is going to probably sever his carotid artery in his neck. And it's going to be pretty painful. But luckily in space you do not bleed. So here it is, right there in the Adam's apple. And look at the evil grin on his face. He's just stabbing him, doesn't even care. Now Chris Hadfield turns his head. Looks like he's in pain. He's probably screaming out. But look, tip of the microphone completely inserted into his neck. Completely. I have not done any video effects on this. The video special effects were probably done live on the air, which is why this happened. There it is. Now it's in his face. He's going to pull away and watch, it will vanish. The microphone, it vanished. The microphone literally vanished completely. Okay, watch again. I'm going to rewind it really slow. Hadfield, I'm guessing he has an earpiece in where they said, buddy, you have a microphone sticking into your neck. You need to back your head up ASAP. And so he pulls away, trying to fix it. You know, when things go wrong and you're deceiving the entire world and little children and hiding creation, you have to act quickly. And Hadfield did just that. So we're seeing his heroic efforts to deceive the world. He pulls his head away. But luckily, somebody with the special effects crew was already on it and trying to make the microphone disappear. So, you see? Voila. It's gone. Nowhere to be seen. Meanwhile, his evil astronaut buddy is smiling. Then they cut to the newsroom, like they always do. They always have this little room here on standby to cut to. And it's quite funny when they do that, because they do it quite often. It's a good fallback plan. You'll notice that with all of their little blunders, they always cut to that room. But the song stops instantly. I'll leave the video linked in the description so you can watch it and see that I'm not tampering with this. I'm just slowing it down and zooming in and exposing the deception. And it's easier to find if you just slow it down. You can slow videos down on YouTube with the settings option and just zoom in and watch them. If you're a space fan, see if you don't find anything crazy and mind-blowing. And that's what I'm doing, finding some stuff. And I don't sit there and just watch this stuff all the time. This was literally like the only video I watched today because it shows up in my feed. I click on it and I'm like, I'll just watch it. I have time. It's only a 10-minute video. And you see stuff like this happening. Not hard to do. And I could get carried away and spend hours doing this stuff, but I'm trying not to. I really am trying to get away from just constantly finding this stuff and looking into it. But it seems to be easier to find. And almost the less you look, the more you find it sometimes. I don't know why that is. But here it is again. Slow-mo. Inserting it into his head. About to sever his ear. Going all Mike Tyson. Cutting through his ear. He's singing along just fine, though. Definitely the tip of that mic that you saw earlier is in his Adam's apple. Looks painful. I mean, he should be bleeding out. But nope, he's perfectly fine. And that's when they cut to the control room. But I want you to see the this guy, the news reporter. Where's he at? I think I got it. Right after that happened, his reaction. He had been filming and smiling and laughing. They were all kind of laughing in there. But once he sees what's going on, his face kind of changes a little bit. Kind of to horror. He's kind of like, I'm going to, ooh, what the heck did I just see? He almost wants to bring his camera back up. And then he's like, no, I could get fired. I mean, look at that face. That's kind of funny. So he keeps the camera away. Saves his job. Does not get sniped when he walks out into the parking lot. So nothing to see here. But it's kind of funny. They all kind of look nervous. They're all laughing. Most of them looking away. It's kind of hard to watch. But again, it answers the question, do astronauts bleed in space? No, they do not. I don't know why. Definitely don't bleed. And he's really tough. Very heroic. Not showing any pain or side effects from the microphone stabbing into his face. And also, you can see here, the microphone vanishes. Completely gone. Nowhere to be seen. Don't think you could really make excuses for this. I don't know. There's usually some excuses that you guys come up with. But I don't see any that would fit this. This didn't happen when we Skyped the moon back in the 60s. This sort of thing. Not sure why it's happening now. Anyways, just wanted to share this with you. And if you do not believe they lie, or think they would have no reason to lie, you were like many of us not so long ago, and you're about to see why. I like to end these clips with why and how they lie, and show you the undeniable deception. The world is deceived. We were all deceived. It's time to move along, admit it, seek truth, find answers, figure out why we've been lied to, and spread some truth. We are being censored at a fast rate. And I'm going to do a video about that just to kind of show you what it looks like so you can see it happening sort of in real time. But it's happening to a lot of our channels. If there's anything on our channel you like, download it, mirror it, whatever you want to do, it's yours. We really need your help getting out the truth before it's really too late. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. You guys are a blessing. You're teaching us stuff all the time. I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. You guys are awesome. We have been sent some of the best truthers, and we really, really could not do it without you. We love you. God bless.